Well, I'm seeing a couple little specks over there. Do you think those are important? Do you think they're relative to the story? They probably are. Heyo people, welcome back to Let's Play Sonic Adventure DX. I'm WhiteBladeZero, and if you don't know me, well, I can't say I blame you. So last time, we started the story with Knuckles, and found that the Master Emerald shattered, and apparently Chaos was there. But question is, did he come from there, or did he shatter it? Only time will tell, I suppose. Now, real quick, this is something I actually just noticed. We have a map in this area. Shrine of Knuckles' Race. So I guess that proves it. This place is actually where Knuckles came from. Well, not specifically, but it's of his people. So, at least there's that. However, I do not think there's a way to actually get inside the shrine. I think it's just there for looks. No harm in looking, I suppose. Yeah, it doesn't look like we're going to be able to get in. But as for that up ahead, let's take a look and see what that's all about.
Father, please don't!
Tickle, the 7 emeralds are essential to our survival. It is for the good of all our people.
How can I make you understand? Attacking other countries, stealing and killing can't be the right path to peace. No one has the right to take their holy grounds. I beg you, Father!
Huh? Now where am I? Back in Station Square, I see. What's going on here anyway?
Well, that just happened, and there's Little Cream again. There she goes. In the middle of the night, no less. But didn't she come by after these guys woke up? Wait a minute. Their eyes are wide open. Game developers, you really did a really bad job of that. Could have at least tried to make them look closed.
I wonder what those guys are doing.
Sleeping with their eyes wide open. It's possible. Why not? Donald Duck can do it, even when there's a ghost of Goofy around. But in any event, where we need to go now is back inside the hotel. Yes, this area is technically a hotel, though it's never really marked. Or is it? Yeah, I guess it is, so don't mind me, I'm just a bumbling idiot.
Hey, it's Dr. Eggman. What's he got there? It's gotta be a part of the Master Emerald. Hold on! Come back here! Eggman, give me back the Master Emerald.
Knuckles! Oh, this isn't what you're after!
You're right.
That's okay, though. I can use you as a guinea pig to test it. Chaos! Chaos!
Chaos? It's that creature again. The same one I saw on my island. He was there when the Master Emerald shattered. I'm sure of it. He saved me the trouble of looking for him. Now I'll get him good.
Way to go, Chaos!
Ha! Changing shape won't scare me. Fine, give it your best shot.
It's showtime! Chaos 2! Yeah, it's about time we had a different kind of Chaos boss that we haven't fought a few times already. Then again, we've only fought Chaos 6 once, but that subject is to change without notice. So the gimmick of this boss, he'll start bouncing around in that huge bubble thing. But you can actually get him out of it by just, you know, using your glide into it. See? Just like that. Now he's back in his normal form. Rather, his Chaos 2 normal form, that is, but... Alright, when he does this, get ready to jump high and glide. Otherwise, you're gonna get hit no matter where you are, I think. Actually, considering he was all the way on the other side. Yeah. So anyway, you can't attack him until he's wide open. Otherwise, you'll see he'll keep bringing up that shield, and of course, deflecting your attack. You have to wait until he attacks and leaves himself wide open first. And I think doing all that jumping around must have created that shield. Or, actually, no, it didn't. What it actually did was make him do that other attack first. And, okay, seriously, stop using that flood attack you've got. Just use your claw or something, please, I beg you. How did I miss a ring? Okay, here it comes. Yeah, sometimes that can happen. It's kind of bothersome. So 8 rings down to 2, but that's okay. This boss isn't too bad if you know what you're doing. And whoa, there he goes again. Now, of course, you could just jump on him like a normal Sonic character, I suppose, but hey, we're Knuckles. We fight with our fists. That's how we fight. We don't do all this jumping, spin dashing around. We punch our way through.
Is that all you've got?
Not my best run, but I'll take it. Yippee, a whole 2 rings.
So what have you won this time? You have yet to see the true powers of chaos.
Yeah, that still doesn't faze me. You hear?
I know something that might. It's about Sonic.
What? What about Sonic?
He's after the pieces of the Master Emerald too.
What do you mean?
You're not the only one on a wild goose chase, idiot. Why should I ruin your surprise?
Okay, seriously, in the Dreamcast version, this walk is a lot faster. I don't know why in the director's cut it's this slow, but meh.
I wonder what he meant by that. I'd better find Sonic. I wonder why Sonic is after the Master Emerald. I'd better work fast and get to the bottom of this.
Well, now we know that bit of the story. Now we know how Eggman tricked him. Of course, Knuckles doesn't realize that yet because, well, let's face it, Knuckles said it himself. Sonic said it himself. He's a knucklehead. So, where we need to go now is actually close to the direction of the Mystic Ruins Chow Garden, but instead, we're gonna hang a left over this way. Hey! Who triggered that trap? Let me out of here! Oh, I knew it. Eggman was behind this whole time. Nah, not really. But, we do have a power-up ready for us. And it's about time. We can't progress without this.
You've got the shovel claw. Now you can dig through dirt and stone. Press the jump and action buttons simultaneously.
Huzzah! That's awesome.
Dang.
Now, of course, sometimes you won't find anything, and of course, sometimes, when you're doing this digging thing, sometimes you just haven't pressed the buttons at the right moment and you'll just do a quick jump instead, like this. which I'm sort of demonstrating. I'm not really failing, I'm just failing on purpose. Yeah. Okay, that last one was an actual fail. Where we need to go now is check this thing. This thing with a weird Eggman thing popping in and out of it. Dig here. And we got this. It says Monkey Destruction Switch. Press to destroy. I wonder why Eggman would have these things here. And then we just put it down, the button will press, and it'll destroy any nearby monkeys. That's very convenient because where we need to go next is actually at Angel Island. Yes, this time we don't get a cutscene of this area being open, but that's okay. We don't need no cutscene this time. All we need is this here switch that apparently activates when someone puts it down. Does that mean the press button is actually on the bottom of it and not on the top like it looks? Who knows? Anyway, press the switch here, destroy this monkey. We can now go on to another stage. As you probably guessed from Sonic's side, it's Red Mountain. But there's a little secret down here, which I think only Knuckles can get, but I think it's a little hard to find. You kind of have to actually jump down from here to find it. In case you don't know, it's another emblem. But I have no idea where it is. I know there's one here, I just don't see exactly where. Probably gonna fly around really quick, or at least for a bit, to find this thing. And once I do, there it is, I see it. Alright, so much for flying around for a bit. I found it. Now it's just a matter of can I reach it. Like right there, a few roundabouts, and here we go! Number 32. I don't know how many that's been in Mystic Ruins, but I think that may be the last one. I think I also got all those in Station Square, so that just leaves the last few in the egg carrier. Which Knuckles will be able to get one of them at least. But that won't be till later. For now, let's mosey on into Red Mountain. Now for some reason, this always felt like a Knuckles type stage to me. Just the music kinda gives that vibe. So now that you have the Shovel Claw, sometimes pieces of the Master Emerald will be found underground. So if they're not out in the open or inside of enemies, they'll be under the ground. So if you find a spot that's diggable, if that's even a word, start digging. I think we may be getting close to one right now. Maybe. This is where things start to get a little bit complicated about Master Emerald Piece location. You know, maybe I'll just call them emeralds instead of Master Emerald Pieces or something, just to kind of shorten this out a little bit, because saying all of that is just really a handful. There will be a point later on where time is going to be a deciding factor when it comes to these levels. So, yeah, you don't want to dally, and we're getting close. We're getting close, and we're getting farther. We were getting somewhere. Wait a minute. Oh my gosh, it was right under my nose the whole time. Brother, am I a pigeon? Alright, suppose we can gather a few more animals here. Not a bad idea. I'm sure Comet would appreciate that. You'll find exploration is a huge factor with old Knuckles here. I think there's one down here, according to the radar. Alright, we're getting there, we're getting something. Whoop. Whoa, where did that come from? Wise guy. I think, yep, it's right here within this ring of rings. A ring of rings, how do you like that? Well, now that we've got the Shovel Claw, it's a good thing I didn't show off another little trick you can do. I think it's sort of a glitch, but again, it's not a game breaker, so it's not too huge a deal. Just a little something to help you gain some extra rings really quick. You know, one of those get-rich-quick schemes, and there's the last one. Wow. Another shorty. But I'll take it. Yeah, really, these stages are kind of exploration/luck based. So, yeah, there's that.
Good enough.
Alright, at this point in time, you probably know what's coming up next. But before we go through all of that, I want to return to Station Square and deposit these animals to Comet. If I can. Pretty sure the trains are available at this time now. That should be okay. Yep, sounds like it. So, I'm gonna head to Station Square real quick. Yeah, go visit Comet, and yeah, we'll be back in a little bit. And I kinda forgot that he's sleeping right now. Hey, scratch that some other time, will ya? You're on camera. That guy's got no decency. And yes, really quick, you can dig in the Chow Garden as well. However, unlike Adventure 2, you're not going to find anything for a Chow to put on his head. So, if you're going to dig around just for that, you're wasting your time. Whoa! Yeah, sometimes this can happen. You'll find an oil well or something of rings. That doesn't happen very often, but sometimes you'll get that lucky. Unfortunately, the rings don't last very long, so chances are you're not going to get many of them. Oh, that is so cute. You got rabbit ears and suddenly you think you're a rabbit. Boing, boing, boing. Ah, you're a real cutie, Comet. You still tripping? Huh. Must be those feet you got. I'm always saying big feet can be a problem, except his feet aren't really that big. I think he got those from when I gave him that elephant. I think. Elephants are big and they got big feet. Oh well. Whatever. And wouldn't you know it, that big purple dinosaur, that big purple cat's back.
Froggy, where are you?
You can't be too mad at the big guy. He's adorable, I think. Alright, one quick thing about the Shovel Claw. Of course, there's some areas you can't dig.
No way, no way, no way.
I don't know why he does that fancy dance move, but yeah, concrete and such he can't do, and he'll let you know. So yes, even the adventure field you can dig around, and who knows, you may find something interesting. In fact, there are a couple times where you'll actually even find item boxes. Therefore, in the adventure field, you can get power-ups or any of the 2 shields. So that's a really nifty trick. Which, speaking of trick, relates to that little glitch I was talking about before, and how you can get a lot of rings. Pretty easily, as long as you don't get hit after the fact. I'm thinking at a later point I'll explain it, but for right now... Well, actually, I think to end this episode off, maybe I'll do just that, because after all that Chow business, I honestly have no idea what my total time is at the moment. After I'm going to be cutting out a lot of footage, I really had to wait for him to wake up. But oh well. Anyway, I guess to end the episode off, I guess I'll explain that little glitch then. Basically what you need to do is dig around until you find an electric shield. Once you find it, head back to the hotel. I'm gonna dig around a little bit until I find one, and yeah. Thing is, they'll never be in the same place twice, so it's gonna be random whether or not where exactly it is you're gonna find them. So, there it is, just like that. How convenient. Alright, now for that little trick. You remember where we got the crystal ring as Sonic, right? Well, now we go all the way up here and activate this. Now if you just stand relatively close to those rings and just stay on the button, rings will keep appearing constantly. Now, this does take a long time if you want to get a large number of rings, so if you have something to do after the fact, or rather while this is going on, this is a pretty good time to do so. It's also a nice way to rack up on some lives too. Every 100 rings nets you a new life. So yeah, kind of a stale spot to end the episode, but I'll be continuing the remainder of this glitch in the next episode, alright? So, next time on Sonic Adventure DX, we're gonna head back to Mystic Ruins and take care of a little business with Knuckles. And then you'll get to see this little glitch at work. Provided I don't fail at something, which is bound to happen. Maybe, now that I think about it, I should have done this at a later point. But I'm gonna try for the challenge anyways, and if I miss, well, I've got myself to blame. So until next time, everybody, I'm gone.